Hey there guys, it's Metro. I don't know, like I almost forgot my name there for a second. Hey there guys, it's Metro and we're back. Oh, I never noticed there's griffins up there, that's funny. Anyway, I was just thinking about this because the whole MC thing is quite derived from what I would have hoped it was. And a big part of why is because in the original classic, there is the system of the, like putting water, dousing it, what do they call it? Yeah, dousing the runes on the ground to summon Ragnaros, right? Or is it to summon Executus? I think it might be to summon Executus and having to kill him to be able to summon Ragnaros. So it's really weird because it requires one water per boss, typically, like originally. I'm not exactly sure when you get the infinite one, but I don't think it's early on. And so now we see that the reputation is a huge requirement because, I mean, we've already done we haven't killed a lot of trash, but we've killed a good amount of mobs and we're still not even friendly, right? So it would take a long time to get just rep from the raid, considering we're also getting more rep, right? So it's very interesting because to me, it's set up in a very classic way that I don't think any other raid has ever tried to do. It's almost like they want you to sit there and farm trash because it's like you can't kill the bosses. I mean, you can, but you can't advance through the raid. Right? It's almost like people talk about time gating, but like that's pretty time gated. Like to imagine this, right? Like you kill all the bosses, I guess, or whatever you can kill, but you don't have any droplets. Like only one person has a droplet, I think. And so you need, I don't even know how many bosses there are. 8? I'm not even sure, but you need one per boss, I think. Or maybe not all. I guess Geddon doesn't have one, right? I'm not really sure which ones have ones and which ones don't because I've never actually done it. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting concept. And I actually really like the idea. But again, it's not present in the Wrath version. So I'm not sure when it's not present. I think actually even in the TBC version, maybe even in late classic, it's gone. Because I did MC a lot and I don't ever remember anybody arguing about it or talking about it. It seems like something people would have a conversation about, you know what I mean? But I guess if you can quickly get to Exalted or something and you get that infinite douse one, then it just kind of turns that to mush. But yeah, the idea is there and it's actually very interesting. I was going to stop here and see, but yeah, I don't think we need to talk to this guy at all, right? We just changed the quest to work that way, so. We could turn in other things that are like tangential to Molten Core, like perhaps since we keep getting like earth and fire, those crafting materials, that could have been a good thing to add as quest, perhaps in the future. I don't know. There he is again. Kill him again. Level 50. Yeah, Essence of Earth, that stuff. I mean, might as well loot it. Usually I wouldn't loot that stuff. But it's going to keep coming into our bag, so. Alright, so anyway, we're going to pick it up. Hopefully, I guess we'll have to kill some trash again probably, but hopefully nothing will have happened out here. I mean, it still says 4 days, so. Really freaking weird. It resets on a Saturday. But I guess if we can clear this raid, I would consider doing others. I don't know about like how we would even do BWL because like the first boss, I'm not sure if that's even soloable. I don't know how that would work. But yeah, like I was saying in the previous episode, like things that just didn't materialize the way I wanted them to was this like I really wanted there to be like an infinite power thing. I think the thing that I desire the most in World of Warcraft that doesn't exist currently is something that's truly infinitely powerful. It did exist for a while, the artifact and the Heart of Azeroth and those things. but they weren't actually that powerful. It was infinite, yes, but it was mostly just a carrot on a stick to get you to care. Oh, these mobs did not respawn. Well, that's cool. Anyway, it was mostly just a carrot on a stick to get you to care about stuff that you probably wouldn't care about otherwise. Like, it was mostly just like, hey, you'll get a dopamine hit if you go do more islands, you know what I mean? Because realistically, the power from each neck level was extremely low. And I didn't believe that at first, but I remember a guy that I used to be, it was an association of mine, basically. He made a spreadsheet on how much power you actually gained and translated that power to like Mythic Plus levels. And it was something like, it was like dozens of levels before you would even get more powerful than like a level 2 to a level 3 jump or something like that. I can't remember exactly how he did it, but it was like, whoa, what the fuck? Is this real? There's no way this is real. Because like that mobs gain like 15% health or something each level. I'm not even sure, but yeah, regardless, it was like you gain very little health and stuff from each Heart of Azeroth level. It was almost nothing. And I think one thing that he had known that I did not know was that I think it was after Azeroth 60, Heart of Azeroth level 60, it started scaling very flat. Like there was a point where it started diminishing. And I think a lot of people didn't know that, but you used to get 6 stamina and then all of a sudden you got 3 or 2 or something. I don't remember, but once he showed me that, I was like, oh, what the fuck, this is garbage. But I still liked it because it's still free power. Something that didn't happen in previous expansions, you know? But yeah, unfortunately, I guess we should probably try to get some mining nodes. Oh shit, this is a flame guard. These are the ones that duplicate, right? Maybe not, I don't even know. There's just a couple different mob types that all look the same. Lava Weaver 63, so, or Reaver? Jeff Weaver. Luke Weaver. But in the way that we're actually able to solo this stuff without any issue, I'm very satisfied. You know, I didn't need to make a single change to this raid so far. So that means that like we basically really set ourselves up here for the future, because it tells you that MC is like you basically, I put all this time into ZG, and then you're gonna come into MC next. You know what I mean? And if anything, we honestly might need to like buff some of the rewards or something to really make it the next step, because it does kind of feel like it's kind of pointless. But yeah, we're pretty happy with this, I would say. Okay, I don't. Can we just jump down here? It seemed like we died because of that maybe last time. Wouldn't go that far, but get a little health back. Are we meant to kill them? I don't even really know. Do they do something that we should be scared of? I don't remember how we even died. Refuses to die while its master is endangered? Oh, so you can't kill them. What the hell? What is even going on right now? I guess we need to look up like a video or something on this, or a guide. Tanked by the area he's at. The fight requires at least 4 tanks, 2 for Golemag. Swap between themselves when at high stacks of magma splash. Is that what we died to? Tank dealing with Golemag must have high amounts of fire resistance. The 2 core Ragers must be away from Golemags so they aren't affected by Golemag's trust, but they also can't be tanked too far away from their masters as they can evade bug. The core Ragers will refuse to die when Golemag is alive, so the entire... Oh yeah, so you just gotta kill Golemag. That's the guide. I didn't see the magma splash thing. I'll have to pay attention to that, I guess. At 10% health, he does basically a soften rage. So we're almost done with this, right? It's just... There's actually very few bosses in this raid, right? It's... Oh, Golemag's meant to be like the second to last boss. Well, the third to last. We still need, there's like that... Harbinger, whatever that one's called. That one's like down the... What? God, man. Okay. Sulfurian Harbinger, right? Yeah, it's just like we just kind of killed a lot all in one area. We killed Luciferom, Magmadar, Gehennis, Gar, Shazra, and Baron Geddon. Yeah, we're almost done. It's Golemag, Sulfurian Harbinger, Major Domo, and Ragnaros. All of which might be challenging, we'll see. I know Sulfurian Harbinger has like ads that we need to interrupt and stuff, I remember that. Looks way cooler with the actual full set on, but man, does that look cool. I remember seeing a warrior with that for the first time. I'm thinking, whoa, that's what I want to be when I grow up. I was a warrior originally. I like it so much more than this tier 2 set, and I remember talking to somebody, and I was like, yeah, what is this Might set? I love that set. And they're like, oh yeah, that's tier 1. You got to get tier 2, because we were doing BWL. And I was like, what does that look like? And they're like, what? I was like more interested in transmog at that point. What the fuck am I hitting? It's just not lava. It's just like lava's not the only thing that's there, I guess. Really weird. We should probably kill those guys, but I don't know. Just trying to see it all cleared. I don't have a ton of time right now. Servers are currently down, or they're going down. In a spiral to the ground. No one's gonna save us now. Not even God. No one saved us. No one's gonna save us now. System of a Down, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even know. Playing World of Warcraft today. Servers are going down, and they're supposed to be down for 2 hours, but I don't. I'm gonna start the stream around 11ish anyway, because I don't want to start it at noon. Oh, that's fun. Look at that. Instant tent. What does that mean? Sky Lodge. That sounds fun. I would like to be in a lodge. Okay, let's try to learn a little bit more about the fight, I guess. See, this is like, it looks like you should still be able to do it, but I'm not sure if it was supposed to be interactable. Is that how it works in the past? Yeah, I guess we're not really ever meant to kill this guy. The dogs. So they're not really playing a part of the fight for us. Yeah, there's the stacks. So how do we combat this? Can we AMS it? It looks like it's just gonna be totally out of control. We already got 3 stacks and he's not even at fucking 10, like, we haven't even done 10% of his health. Looks like AMS will stop the gain of it, but not long enough to reset it, yeah. Does it stack? Oh yeah, it looks like it stacks infinitely. So this is not going to be possible in its current state, it looks like. I would like for fire resistance to actually matter, but I don't know how to make that happen. I mean, so far it's survivable. I assume the harder, like the longer it goes, the worse the armor problem will be. Maybe not. Rune weapon, gotta get rune weapon up. Up to 10 stacks. Not getting a lot of runic power. AMS. He's getting close to being dead. It's doable. Can you just knock me down? I died. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Let's use runes there big time. I got him. Okay. So that's actually kind of balanced. So Furient Ignite, that's another thing that we need to make. We should have made a quest for. Ooh, breastplate of might. Yeah, it's actually not really better, is it? You died at the dot. It's less strength. It's more stamina, but we lose 15 agi and armor. And we do gain block rating, but we can't use that, so that's actually not an upgrade for us. Well, let's see. Do we have any... Yeah, okay, well, let's see if it rolls something crazy. No. Didn't roll anything at all. Staff of Dominance. Oh, we could skin the core hounds. That's funny. Alright, well, that was actually pretty easy. I mean, it was straightforward. It wasn't easy, but... we did get it. Fire Lord are the ones that we want to avoid. I'm not even sure I used that on him. I think I did, but... What is that now? Oh my god. A lot of debuffs. Would stone form clear these debuffs? Because I had an idea in the original, like when I started doing this on Classic, to make it so you can get reputation with the other factions and then get their racials as part of a thing. I kind of like the idea. But it was all tied to the AQ war effort system, which I don't really want to mess with on here. So instead I would probably tie it to badges. I really wish there was a better way to make a badge system. I really like this scroll idea, but the fact that it only goes to 255 really sucks. I assume we're gonna have to probably fight some of this stuff. What is happening to our runes yet again? I must be using like bone shield on the pull or something I'm doing that's wrong, and it keeps starting me with 0 blood runes or something. This max health debuff is pretty rough. 35% is wild. Alright, so this guy is... I think these guys are all healers, right? I don't actually know what happens here. We'll find out what happens. Find out what happens right now. Did that pretty fast. Who do I? Have the debuffs on us. Wait, are they healing? Yeah, they're healing. Nearly dead. Okay, so what is this? Let's look it up. They just heal on their own and it's a dot or hot or something? Most geared tank. I mean, it's just all nonsense, dude. This raid is so boring. 5 tanks are required. That's the strategy. Who the fuck's bringing 5 tanks? Like, come on, man. I'm sure you can easily have 3 tanks and 2 people take 2 ads, right? Dark Mending. It must be interrupted. The only ability from Flamewalker preset has a cast time. That's the problem, I guess, yeah. I don't think we have any options. We have to kill them. It's just gonna take a while. We're not gonna be able to stop all their casts. Oh, and these only stack to 10? What the fuck? I try to, like, when I get in here, I try to get in the spirit of what it must have been like on launch, you know? But it's just so different. Like, it just doesn't feel epic, you know? MC just doesn't feel epic, I don't know. I think it could have been epic if the game just didn't immediately start progressing past the ideas they had. But it's like, I don't know. These reagents are really cool because they're like unique crafting reagents and stuff. But they don't even fucking stack past 10. Like, are you joking? And that's just like a very classic thing, I guess, in general, but I don't know. They were meant to be rare and hard to come by because obviously you have 40 people all rolling for them or whatever. Where is the stack part? Let's see. See, it's not doused. Oh, there's one down there, too. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this not working in Wrath. This feels like it's going to be a very long fight, so I think I'm going to actually just use the Vantis Rune on one of these guys and try to get them killed ASAP. Alright, we got one. That should make it a lot easier. We'll just keep funneling all of our damage into one. We probably shouldn't do it that way, but it's a lot easier for me to just focus on killing one no matter what happens to it. sure who is actually healing who, but a lot of healing is being done. Okay, we killed another one. Oh, this is actually easy mode. They don't have much health at all, really. This guy's got a lot of health, though. Knockbacks. I was also thinking, like, batting around the idea, not that I was going to do it with this Death Knight or anything, but batting around an idea that, like, maybe for Warrior, think about this. I use like 100 runic power or rage or whatever, my maximum resource, and it gives me a stacking buff. It's very interesting because it makes me think, like, it would be a very interesting strategy to then gem, like, to buy gems or whatever, that orbs that have, like, more power from that. And then to the point where you would actually just keep buffing yourself and do nothing else but survive until you just start one-shotting shit with your auto attack. It's an interesting idea. But again, it was something that would only stack to 255, so you'd have to pace it right. Oh yeah, Shadow Strike, Ring of Spell Power. See, that's not even remotely close. That is so bad compared to Jinrock. It's really just Rag Loot that's actually good, right? Okay, so what was that? The ruins of warding have been destroyed. Hunt down the infidels. Yeah, so okay, they do auto extinguish, I guess. Well, that's everything but Major Domo and Rag now. Let's say we can get both of them killed in this episode. It's probably going to end up being hard, but if not, maybe we'll come and do one more. Try to avoid these guys. Okay, this fight I think is going to be hard. There's a lot of a lot of enemies with them. We probably have to try to take out the healer, but this is probably going to be really hard. Do they actually die? Oh yeah, you don't fight him, right? Oh shit. He does not need to be killed. Belt of Might. Very possibly good there. It's all defensive stuff, though, so really hard to think about it being good. But again, we have no actual... Alright, we got 3 random enchants. What do we get? Fire resistance, spell power, and nature spell damage, so... Not it. Okay, fuck it. Let's see what happens. Brittle armor? What's that? Oh, that's from the trinket, right? What? Wasn't able to use my healing there. Not sure if we got anywhere close to even killing the mob, but I assume no. Let's see while we run back. Major Domo Executus autofills to not there. That's funny. People don't know you have to kill all of them, I guess. Probably very common. Alright, Major Domo Executus guide. I performed several different shields. Dealing with each shield appropriately will be the key to ending the fight smoothly. Aegis of Ragnaros. Ability shields all of Major Domo's allies and gives them an absorb shield. In addition, melee takes damage if attacked. With everyone focusing the same mob, the shield will fade quickly and should pretty much be a non-issue. Thanks, Guide Writer. It's just like very basic mechanics, I guess. That Aegis of Ragnarok sounds powerful, though. I also wanted to, I thought that would be a cool idea. Somehow gain, like, key boss abilities. I thought that would be pretty cool. I don't think there's a way to make, like, an on-use orb, though. Right? I was thinking about making it like I put an orb in the neck and then the neck has an on use. But I don't think it would work that way. Where's this guy come from? Oh no. Yeah, what is this? Like, how did I not aggro these before? I think when we ultimately do a playthrough with the other classes, I will take the enchants, or take the full set and make a quest so you can turn it in and get the step bonuses as orbs. I think that's a good idea. That would be very easy to do too, I feel like. That's kind of garbage though. Just the 5 set that would be any good. But some of them would be really powerful. Alright, try it again. Oh, that's fire resistant, okay. Not as bad. But I imagine it's gonna be really hard on the pull here. Where is the mob? Not near me. Okay, we got him killed. I think. I bet we can fear these. No. I still don't have fucking... Don't even have diseases on. Did we kill one? I think so. Are they actually healing? I don't see anybody getting healed. They're so fucking big you can't see shit. Like almost over. Never even used the Vantage Rune. I guess I did. I used it on the first healer. Wait, there's still another healer up. I just realized to where I left. They're definitely not healing because this mob's at like half health. Oh, yes, there. Oh, they heal every time you kill one, it looks like. Oh, I didn't realize that was the thing. Okay, well, this was fucking joke mode. It was kind of hard in the beginning, a little bit of an onslaught, but we just need to remain patient with our healing. And we did it. Or do you take fire damage while standing on that? I'm getting like trash loot from that. That's fine. Pretty sure I was just standing on there the whole time. You can't even hear what he's saying. Oh, those are interesting. Not really. Re-random enchants? Yeah, not really. Oh, that's an actual trinket. I didn't even realize that. Right click to read it. Won't let me read it even. Okay. What did he say? I go now to summon the lord whose house this is. Should you seek an audience with him, your paltry lives will surely be forfeit. Nonetheless, seek out his lair if you dare. Well, we know Rag is like way fucking harder than the other bosses, so let's go see what it looks like. We need to do more turn-ins, but we don't actually have. Well, we don't have the big rock eyes thing, but everything else we have one of, right? I'm not sure how much actual ore we need. I think I have some in the bank though. When I was doing this, I came here to get a transmog and shit when it was the... What was that even called? The event where you got more transmog and mounts? But I accidentally ran through the lava and I almost died. It was really funny. Couldn't figure out how to get out of the lava. Another thing I eventually want to do with... Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm still debating on what I want to do with alchemy, but now that I realize the scrolls will only get me to 255, I think I will also make alchemy stack. The only thing to wonder about is, do we make it so... I don't know. I really like the idea of it, but it's a little overpowered if it stacks and I don't know, like it probably needs a duration, right? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. But I think whenever we do a blacksmithing thing, we'll also, the character will also have alchemy. Okay, let's see what happens. This will be a lot harder, I think. You challenged us and we have come. Where is this master you speak of? The Fire Lord and his brethren once held sway over the entire world, mortal. As a servant of the old god, he fought against the Titans for domination of this planet. The victorious Titans banished my master and his brethren to the elemental plane, there to remain in prison until the end of time. A mere 300 years ago, a reckless dwarf named Tharasan summoned the master from his fiery realm. His return to this paltry world devastated the surrounding lands and created this volcanic horde. Mighty Ragnaros has slept under the mountain ever since. What else do you have to say? Wait, what? Well, we, his sworn servants, do his bidding and enforce his iron rule. Cut off from the energies of the fiery realm, Ragnaros is but a shadow of his true self. However, he was more than enough strength to be your end. That seemed like not. It seemed like buggy or something. Impudent whelps, you rush headlong to your own death. Now see now the master stirs. Summon Ragnaros. Behold Ragnaros the Fire Lord, he who was ancient when this world was young. Bow before him, mortals. Bow before your ending. Oh, there he is. Too soon? You have awakened me too soon, Executus. What is the meaning of this intrusion? Can't fucking hear him. He's supposed to be saying stuff. Do we have the voice act? There is no voice acting.
We have invaded your sanctum and seek to steal your secrets.
That's why I turn that up.
Allow these insects to run rampant through the hollow core. Now you lead them to my very lair. You have failed me, Executus. Justice shall be met. I pray. Please don't take away my
It's kind of an interesting point because if Executus is just like, yeah, I don't know where he is. We haven't seen him in a while. What happens? Is it over at that point? Or why is it still on? Got a lot of health, right? Famously an enormous amount of health. Or does he? He's dying kind of fast. He's gonna knock me back and shit, right? What happens when he does that? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we start getting fucking destroyed. Nobody's in melee range, he gets hurt. But at least it didn't reset. Oh, we died to fall damage? Didn't expect that. That's gonna be pretty hard. That's really unfortunate. There's no voice acting channel or whatever. In order to hear the voice acting, there's like 2 mobs in the whole game voice acted, and those are both of them. But in order to hear the voice acting, you have to turn all the other sounds up. Alright, well, we only got 1 or 2 more attempts. Or should we just try to push it? Yeah, I guess we'll just try to push it. If it seems impossible, because there's still that other phase. He didn't die that slow, to be fair. But it might not be possible with the fall damage. Like, we really have to keep our health high. Because then as soon as he knocks me back, we also are going to start taking massive damage. Yeah, I would really like, because this character's like honestly kind of overpowered as shit. Like the ability to be able to heal like that much is like not really fair. Like no other character is gonna have access to that, I don't think. I was thinking about ways to make other characters have access to it, but I don't think any other character is going to ultimately have access to it. So I think it would be a lot more interesting if, like, you know, we had those fire resistance potions or whatever, you know, like alchemy became really, really crucial to how we succeed. But yeah, honestly, I think what we do is make them stack. If it works, I just don't know that it does. And in fact, I bet it doesn't. I don't know though. Because I remember trying like different things that would stack with the scrolls. Did we try armor or did I just give up on armor? I don't think I even did armor. Honestly, we should probably have gone back to armor, but I'm trying to think of like what alchemy things exist. The problem is like you can only have one, right? So that's why I was thinking about it, because it's kind of like it's in TBC they changed. It's called Guardian and Battle Elixirs. So you can only have 2 buffs, which kind of sucks to be honest. It's way cooler when it was originally how it was in Classic, where you can have like every single one that doesn't, like as long as it's not intellect and intellect, it doesn't, they stack, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I have to take a look at it. Well, he's known now. How close do we have to get? I think if we fight him over here, we'll get knocked back into that, right? That's the thing, right? Yeah, that's okay. That's what we need. That's it right there. And we won't take as much fall damage. And we'll also, we'll be, I guess it won't be a problem getting back to him. I really like the idea of resistances, and Diablo 2 does it well, because then they have like enemy resistances as well, but they also have like, oh shit, what? You knocked me back further that time? Are we dead here? No. Or I just wasn't close enough, I guess, when he did it. Getting closer to him. This is a lot. But you know how, I think in Diablo, yeah, it's in Diablo, right? Whereas, like, Hell, or whatever, like, the Nightmare, the Hell and all this stuff, like, it starts you with, like, a resistance limit. Like, you're less strong by default to make it, so you need more. That's an interesting idea. It's not a very creative idea, but it's definitely more interesting than like you can make it so like Ragnaros does something that makes your fire resistance lower, you know, to really stress out your ability to keep that fire resistance. Well, we are gonna have the other phase, I think, right? Not remembering too well how that goes. What do we have to do here? Just kill them? Kill them fast? Do they knock back when they explode? No. I don't know what the point of this phase is. You just have to kill them fast, I think. It's kind of overwhelming, maybe. That's it. That's the whole thing. Does he do another phase? Any other new mechanic now? God, classic fights are boring. Really crazy. I guess it's this elemental fire thing that he does that's normally difficult. I kind of took a bad angle to get knocked back there. I'm gonna get knocked slightly to the left. Yeah, this is joke mode. Alright, yeah, so MC is like actually easier than... If it wasn't a 40-man raid, this would definitely be easier than ZG. Way easier, really. It's just there's no fears and all that bullshit. That's the big thing. Yeah, it's simple. Just a numerical thing here. There's not probably going to be any single fight that's either going to be... It's going to be either overwhelming as fucking impossible, or it's not going to be like... It's just going to be like that. Okay, do we get any loot that's even worth having? No. Okay, well, I mean, we try it again maybe in a couple days. I'm not really sure what the future holds right now. But that was kind of... Oh yeah, look at that. It still says chest armor. Kind of anticlimactic. Let's go ahead and turn in... the dailies, quote unquote. We're just friendly now with that, so that's gonna, like, we'll never get to exalted. We'd have to start clearing trash, I guess, for that.
Talk to me.
Get Dorian Brotherhood contract.
Good.
I don't want to read it because I want to eventually do stuff like this. I don't know what the point of that was. That should definitely get more experience, though. Let's go ahead and buff that. You can't get another one, right? Or what we'll just do is make it scale. That's why I didn't give any experience. Is it because we killed Ragnaros? Oh, did I give him the Sulfuran? Oh, he took the Sulfuran thing. Okay. So yeah, we should definitely make that a daily. Because that would be for the Sulfuran ingot. I don't know what part. Oh yeah, it looks like... Presumably we'd be able to get more than one of this, but maybe not. We'll make it a daily anyway, but... Add that to the list. Quest ID 7604. Okay. Oh, it's 10 ore. Shit. But I think I have some, right? Or did I vendor that? I vendored that all, yeah.
What's on your mind? What's your back? Walk with you. Be good.
We have no blood of the mountain, yeah. Okay.
Be good.
Well, it's interesting stuff. I mean, it's pretty good. It just really needs some expansion, and I'm just not feeling particularly creative today on this topic. To see stuff like that right there, I love that. I really wish there was a... I don't know. I feel like the orb system is the only thing that can work for this, but I really like the fact that that boss just dropped a powerful spell. How would we make that? How would we translate that into actual game stuff? I don't think you can. I think it would have to just be orbs that drop only from bosses, which would be cool. Honestly. That would be fucking wicked. Actually. Because I really like the idea of getting these abilities. I can't imagine this shit would be overpowered. Like, I can't imagine. I mean, it's MC, you know what I mean? Like, we are probably way more powerful than anything, any one spell. So we just give it the right cooldown. But yeah, but how do we get it to work? It has to be a proc, I guess. Yeah, because we figured, like, we can't do on-use, right? Yeah, so we would have to make a handler. It'd have to be something that comes... Yeah, it's interesting. Or maybe that's what we can buy with... Oh, yeah. Maybe that's what we can buy with badges. Another question I have before we go is, like, how do pets work? Like, if I wanted to summon a Son of Ragnaros, would he attack me? Do I have to make one that's a certain faction, probably? Oh, you can actually resist the knockback part. Did we actually take damage from this? I don't think I ever took damage from that. Oh, after 3 minutes of combat? Oh, I thought it was when he got to 50% health. It looked like it happened when he got to 50, didn't it? Oh, that's why, because they mana burn. That's why it's supposed to be hard. That's actually the whole fucking wow. That fight's just easy. But that's not all his mechanics. That's not true. There was more. Because we got hit with that. It looked like a... Looked like flame tongue weapon, right? I want to see his his abilities. Yeah, there it is. Elemental fire. Summon Ragnaros sounds like a powerful spell. What does it do? It's just a dot. Son of Ragnaros, is that the name of it? Or is it Sons? Is it not even, is it Son of Flame or something? Let's go back to the guide. Son of Flame, yeah. Because, like, that's interesting. Oh, that's new abilities. If I could summon one of those. But I think you have to make, like, a new one. Because there's that weapon from... There's, like, a weapon that summons a salamander guy, right? What the hell is the name of that? That's from Dracasath? Black bait, yeah, here it is. Sharam. So how does that work? Summons Sharam. Okay, let's look at it on this. Summon. And then this must be the creature. I don't know what 61 is. That's probably the level. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's the creature. You'd summon probably more than one. Oh, but it doesn't tell us what faction 35 is. So we have to look that up. Presumably that's how you would have to do it, though. You'd have to make a new one and make it friendly. Like, 35, I guess, is the number. Villain? Alright, let's mess around with that. Because we're obviously done with this one way or the other. I didn't need, he didn't need to close that. Like, I'm pretty sure. Let's go somewhere far away just in case. Now, what happens if we summon the creature? Like, add a new version of him. He's green. That's even stranger. Faction 35, yeah. Oh, and he's gone. What the hell? I thought one of these things was going to be what controls how long he lasts. But I guess it's something in the creature module? How does that work? That's really weird. That's not what I expected. He doesn't. There's no indication that he's supposed to go away. How do like regular pets work? Let's see, like Voidwalker. Oh man, wait, why is there so many? Presumably that's the one. Oh, there's only one? Okay, so yeah, okay. So this is what we want because this summons a pet at level 10 and level 60. And somehow the pet obeys you and helps you the whole, like, it's the same, it gets stronger. So how does that work? Because that's an interesting idea. Summon pet. Is that maybe how you're supposed to do it? And then it just summons the pet. This is the Voidwalker. Yeah. Family Voidwalker. Does that matter? What is that? Oh, because it's actually a pet. I see. Does that make it permanent? I don't know what that is. I really don't. What about like Trents? Wait, does this even exist? I need to be looking at Wrath. They don't have this in Classic. Yeah, there it is. And there's only one rank of this too, huh? But these guys don't. I don't think these guys scale. They're just level whatever you are. Could be wrong. Force of Nature. There's how you summon more than one. Not sure what this is. Okay, shut the fuck up. There's fucking people out here. Anyway, 1964 and 1562. What is that? That part I don't know about. So that has nothing to do with that. I don't know what that is. Miscellaneous value B. What is that? Oh, wait. What is this? No, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any indication on... Well, oh, duration. This must be it. Alright, let's go back now. Share them, right? Yeah. Nope. That's not how it works. This is the spell, right? Yeah. Strange, because I thought this would be obvious and it would be easy to figure out, but I guess not. I don't know. Don't know. Anyway, I could literally look at this all day, so I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. I don't know what the future holds for this series at this point. Oh, he's here again. What? But anyway, I don't know what the future holds for this series. I would very much like to continue it, but... How's this? I would very much like to continue it, but I don't know what... You know, I just don't have... I don't know how to make MC better. And I don't really want to because I want to eventually come in here with, like, you know, a more... blacksmithing, like more traditional, like a warrior or a paladin or something that actually cares about the tier sets. You know what I mean? I really want to make those good. Death Knight just kind of the wrong class for all this. So we will probably be done with that. I don't know. Maybe we'll try other raids. I'm not really sure, but I'm definitely gonna need some time off one way or the other because the only reason I had time free was because the season, you know, the servers are down, so I won't be able to do this again for a while. So I'm not sure when the next episode will be. I'm not sure what the next episode will be doing. But thank you if anybody actually watched, especially these last three. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.